How long are you supposed to talk?
For 6 to 8 minutes.
6 to 8 minutes. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Global warming has been going on for decades and right under your nose, so you might be wondering why you can't see it. The thing is that you can. The side effects of global warming are all around us. The air is trafficked with pollution that stunts our trees' growth, and our oceans are being treated like trash cans that bleaches out our coral reefs. And the crazy part is that some people claim it's all a hoax. Al Gore's production of An Inconvenient Truth shows that global warming is happening because of the rate of fossil fuel usage and pollution being released in our atmosphere by the high rates of industrialization and deforestation. The warming of the Earth is primarily caused by human activities, but the scientific term is called the greenhouse effect. This scientific explanation shows that the warming of the Earth is due to an abundance of greenhouse gases, which are gases emitted from power plants and forms of transportation. These gases are currently floating in our atmosphere and trapping energy from the sun by their ability to absorb infrared radiation. Because of this, the heat that was supposed to be released in our atmosphere is now in the environment and slowly heating everything around us. When you think of living in a warmer world, visions of a sunny summer day or lying out on the beach may come to mind, but scientists predict that this increase in temperature is far from a fantasy. Scientists from the Environmental Protection Agency consulted many computer models that all predicted that the world would increase 6 degrees over the next 100 years. This may not seem like a big deal, but look at the Ice Age. Everything was frozen solid, food was scarce, and all life seemed to halt as they knew it. The Earth was only 7 degrees cooler than it is today. If you follow me on this, you can picture 7 degrees cooler, but what about 6 degrees warmer, and only 100 years away? In more detail, following the Earth's increase in temperature will make heat stress a more common occurrence. This will mainly target the sick, old, young, and poor communities. The food and water supply will diminish because the cold areas will have flooded and the warmer areas will be too dry to grow food on. This will also disrupt ecosystems from normality. The soil conditions, rainfall, and temperatures will kill off species because they won't have enough time to evolve. The sun will beat down on ice caps, allowing them to start to melt. And once this process has begun, it begins an increasingly fast pace as the warmer waters reach the other ice caps. The warmer temperature waters will allow sea levels to rise, and this will drown the outer ridge of every nation, killing people, animals, and vegetation on the spot. With the warmer air, waters, and land, this will make way for larger hurricanes, more tornadoes, heat waves, and wildfires that lay an increasingly destructive path. Now that we know devastations are going to occur, how can we stop it? An organization called the NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Agency, stressed that we can attempt to erase every carbon footprint that we make by simply recycling and conserving energy. You can recycle anything from printer cartridges, paper, aluminum cans, to vehicles. To try to reduce the greenhouse gases that are being let off into the atmosphere, we can do a number of things, such as carpooling with others to school or work, not topping off your tank, or even riding a bike. But the most important thing you can do is remember that every step you take, there's effect on you and others indirectly. So you should make it a point to make yourself and others knowledgeable about the subject at hand. Don't think you're alone in trying to make our Earth a better place. Many organizations in the United States are in the mix and trying to undo all that public and corporations have already ruined. Such organizations include NASA, the NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association, the EPA, which is the Environmental Protection Agency, the NAR, which is the National Center for Atmospheric Research, the AMS, which is the American Meteorology Society, and many others. Efforts from these organizations have inspired many technological advances in America and in other countries as well, such as the introduction of mass wind power, emission tests being required for every vehicle, energy-efficient products, and even the media has begun to play a strong role in this cause. Commercials around the nation have proved their worth by urging citizens to reduce, reuse, and recycle. In addition to America being involved, many organizations in Russia, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Sweden have devoted their time to reduce these effects on the environment. Since so many scientists and volunteers are being involved in this cause, it's hard to believe that some people dub themselves as non-believers, as if it's a choice to believe it and not factual. These non-believers even created a website called globalwarminghoax.com. All they had is a donation box to help them spread the word on how it was all fake. There weren't any facts or opinions, just a spot to put your credit card number at risk. It sounds like a hoax to me. There's a difference between not knowing and not caring. It's much easier for them to throw everything away than take the extra step to recycle. Because they know in 100 years they won't be here, but what about their children? And I'm missing a card.